Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
Hey, thanks for joining us for WNY News Now. It's Friday. I'm Justin Gould.
And I'm Matt Hummel. Happening now, the sheriff's office is probing the death of a man who is believed to have overdosed on meth. Details coming up.
Plus, lawmakers in Albany have adjourned what they have compromised in regard to recreational marijuana. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter is here with a live look over Lakeside Park in Mayville. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin and Matt, and happy Friday, everybody. Today's it, last day of the work week, and I don't think we could have finished it off any better than what we're going to today. We still have a few clouds hanging around out there. This is the live look over Mayville, and the temperature is cooler, 67 degrees, but the humidity has dropped with it, so we don't have that stick in the air, at least for a little while. First defense Doppler is mainly dry. We've had a few spot little showers popping up, and there may be the chance for a few more spotty showers through the afternoon, but the majority of the day is going to be dry. So today might not be a bad idea to go out on Lake Erie. Again, the water temperature is still relatively cold here for this time of the year, 61 off Buffalo and 59 off the shore of Erie. West winds around 10, less than 10 miles per hour, and wave heights averaging around 2 feet or less. So it might not be a bad idea to get out there. The summer solstice occurred just about, 5 minutes ago, 11:54. Happy summer. And it's not going to be feeling like summer today. Temperatures down into the 60s, but at least we'll see a lot of sunshine. There's a small chance of a rain shower through the early afternoon, but again, the day should be mainly dry. We'll talk more about this, plus the weekend forecast, in just a couple of minutes. Back to you, Justin and Matt.
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you much. The Chautauqua County Sheriff's Department is investigating an unattended death in what officials believe may have been a meth lab on Pearl Street in Forestville. At around 4 a.m. yesterday, deputies say they responded to a Pearl Street address for an unknown medical illness. Deputies say they then found 35-year-old Ty Kenny deceased. The Chautauqua coroner was called to the scene, and a cause of death is pending the investigation. An investigation at the residence located a quantity of items related to the production and manufacturing of methamphetamine. And after a search warrant was issued, members of the state police who specialize in collection of dangerous materials located a quantity of methamphetamine in the items related to the production of methamphetamine. Charges are pending further investigation to the incident, and the Forestville and Sunset Bay Fire Departments, along with the county's hazmat team, assisted.
And a Cattaraugus County man is facing assault charges after sheriff's deputies say he struck his girlfriend with a hammer and used his hands to obstruct her breathing on Monday. Deputies say they arrested 36-year-old Jeffrey Irving at his East Otto home. Irving also allegedly took his girlfriend's cell phone away so that she could not call for help. Investigators have charged him with assault, criminal obstruction of breathing, and criminal mischief. Irving was issued an appearance tickets and is scheduled to appear in the town of East Otto Court in August.
The trial for a Conewango man charged in connection with the Jamestown rape has been rescheduled, Chautauqua County Court Clerk tells us. Jury selection will begin on August 6th for 34-year-old Dennis Park Jr., who's charged with first-degree rape and 2 counts of first-degree criminal sexual act. The trial was previously adjourned after it was scheduled to start earlier this month. He's accused of sexually assaulting a woman at knife point during an incident last July on Marion Street here in the city of Jamestown. Park previously served time in the Gowanda Correctional Facility for first-degree rape, that according to the New York State Correctional Database.
Well, lawmakers in Albany have voted to eliminate criminal penalties for public possession and use of marijuana after efforts to legalize pot stalled out. The measure would reduce low-level criminal charges for unlawful possession of marijuana to a violation, which comes with a fine, similar to a parking ticket. The penalty would be $50 for possessing less than 1 ounce of pot or $200 for 1 to 2 ounces. In an effort to address decades of racial discrepancies in drug arrests, the bill would also allow for the expungement of past convictions for possessions of small amount of marijuana. The state Senate passed the bill last night, a few hours before the chamber adjourned for the year. The passage followed this morning in the state assembly who plan to adjourn later in the year. Lawmakers who had hoped to vote on the legislation say that decriminalization may be a prelude to legislation next year to legalize marijuana. For more on this story, you can visit our website, WNYNewsNow.com. So certainly, Matt, a lot of people in the comments this morning seem grateful that this happened, but it does not mean that marijuana is legal to smoke in New York State. As we mentioned, you could still face a fine, much like a parking ticket.
Yeah, I mean, something will next year be the year. I don't know, because every year they say it's time and something seems to happen.
And the thing is, with the way that the jail system works today, I think we could accurately say from reading over arrests, if you were caught with just marijuana, usually they release you on an appearance ticket anyways. You're not usually sent to jail.
I mean, I think a lot of times people realize, so there could be a guy, say he's in county jail on unlawful possession of marijuana, but there's going to be more charges to that, and most likely a felony attached to that. So that's why there are people that may have a marijuana charge on them that are awaiting either trial or, what have you. I think it will be really interesting how a lot of that stuff works when they finally roll it out, because I don't think it's a question of if, I think it's when.
And it'll be interesting to see, too, obviously a lot of lawmakers aren't up for vote this fall. Here in our area, we have a special election, obviously. We had a debate about that last night. If you missed it, check it out. But, so we'll see what happens here. Hello to Chuck. Happy summer. Thank you very much for your kind words. Hello to Corey. Hello to Lena. Hello to David. Good afternoon to you. Hopefully you are enjoying the first day of summer as
Charlie.
well. Hello to Joseph. Hello to Andrew. And hello to Pam and Mackenzie. Hopefully you all are enjoying the warmth out there, and so happy the humidity is on the down. Coming up next, the highlights from last night's senatorial debate here in Jamestown.
But first, details of a new bike and pedestrian path expansion up in Casadega, Dakota.
And the high yesterday was 66 degrees. We bottomed out at 56 degrees this morning, so it was a chilly night. And more is on the way of heat and humidity. It comes back next week. We'll talk about it next. WNY News Now continues in a minute, so don't go away.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
Now open in downtown Jamestown, Pearl City Hops, restaurant and tavern.
I have some real old-timey dishes on there that I'm just giving new life to. Like there's a shepherd's pie on there that's going to have some bison in it, real thick hearty gravy. Then I'm also doing beer flights. We're pairing it with a set of sliders, a set of tacos, and a set of mini rolls. So everything's going to have its own pair, so you can get a taste of a little bit of everything and all the beers. We don't want to be known as the restaurant in the hotel. We want to be known as Pearl City Hops.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
What we did is we threw the kids away, and that is an issue for me.
It's this illusion of a design for the future while still living in a society that suppresses the past.
It's a lot of small businesses out here. We're not corporate made, so we don't get the attention that we deserve also.
You put money in your residence and the value of your property does not increase.
We've taken God out of the equation. Because of that, I believe that we have gone on this downhill spiral.
Raven's been at my home. I think this is the fourth meeting to discuss issues. How's things going? What would you like to see change?
And she's pushing for small businesses.
I just think it's time to try something new and see if someone else can make a positive difference.
That's the type of genuine person that should be in public service.
So if we want to make a difference, we have to vote differently. I'm Raven Mason Thompson, running for Ward 2 City Council, and look forward to your vote on the June 25th primary.
And happening right now, a popular roadway along Casadega's lower lake will soon accommodate bicyclists and pedestrians. The Chautauqua County Department of Public Facilities announced today that the Dale Drive Shoulder Expansion Project is set to start on June 24th. County officials said the project will add a 5-foot asphalt paved shoulder to the existing roadway. Now, during construction, officials do not expect the road to be closed through traffic. However, temporary lane closures are expected. The roadway is set to be opened to two-way traffic during non-working hours.
11 K-9 teams graduated from the New York State Police Academy this week, including 2 who will patrol here in Western New York. Trooper Randall Shenafield and K-9 Airy will soon hit the streets. Trooper Shenafield says it was always a dream of his to be a K-9 officer. In addition, he adds that the hardest part of the academy was getting in physical shape.
This time last year, they told me that they didn't know if I could ever use my right arm again. So to be in shape and to get in shape for the test, the PT test, it took a lot. I had a great surgeon and a great physical therapist. Set a goal and achieve that goal.
Now, Airy is named in honor of New York State Police Sergeant Harry A. Adams, who was struck by an automobile and killed while directing traffic at the scene of a hit-and-run accident on Sawyer Road in the town of Carrollton, on September 1st, 1951. Instructors say the K-9s and their handlers underwent 20 weeks of training at the New York State Police K-9 training facility in Cooperstown. The other K-9 team that will be stationed in Western New York is Trooper Joshua Roth and K-9 Buck. During the first 5 months of 2019, the Division K-9 unit responded to more than 4,000 calls for service.
Incredible. Well, 2 Republican candidates for the 57th State Senate seat faced off in a one-on-one WNY News Now forum Thursday evening at our studios right here in downtown Jamestown. Chautauqua County Executive George Borrello and Allegheny County Legislature Chairman Curtis Crandall exchanged opinions and proposed solutions during the one-hour exchange. The two seemed close in their opinions on a number of issues, except for discussions of their campaign financing. Crandall called Borrello a hand-picked candidate by 3 men in a room.
Follow the money, folks. It's an awful lot of money's been spent on his campaign through the Senate Republican Campaign Committee, which is operated by Mr. Flanagan, and Mr. Akshar, Senator Akshar, is the one that is the chairman of that. Take a peek at his record. I'll stand on my independent voice for the 57th in Albany.
I've run a positive campaign because I'm able to talk about the great things I've accomplished as a legislator and a county executive. We have great things going on here in Chautauqua County. We have a positive attitude. We reversed the cycle of decline. For the first time ever, we've had a year-over-year increase in jobs. I'm very proud of that. We're focused now on the things that are important to our manufacturing base, like workforce development. We're getting people united, working together, and you're seeing the positive results of that in a short period of time.
Now, New York's 57th State Senate District consists of Chautauqua, Cattaraugus, Allegheny counties, and 7 towns in Livingston County. To watch the full debate, visit our website right now, WNYNewsNow.com, or download our mobile app. The Republican primary election is next Tuesday. Polls are open from noon until 9.
Well, Friday is the first official day of summer, and all week long, experts are helping keep families safe. A lot of parents will be sending their children off to camp for a little outdoor fun. Now, on today's Health Minute, Meredith Wood runs through a pre-camp checklist to ensure a happy and healthy experience.
The first stop on your way to a safe summer at camp is the doctor's office for a checkup.
I look for just anything abnormal on the physical exam. Do they have a heart condition that hasn't been picked up? Do they have a skin rash that could get infected? Are they already injured? Do they have a weak ankle, for example?
Make sure your little camper is up to date on their shots.
And at about 11 or 12 years of age, we also recommend that they get a booster shot for tetanus as well as a shot for meningitis.
The good news, once you're at camp, the health concerns are pretty minor.
Cuts, scrapes, bumps and bruises, sprains, little injuries like that, but also bites, insects, for example.
For campers looking to avoid those stings,
you're more likely to get stung if you swat at bees. So to the degree that you can, just let them fly around, hold still, and hopefully they'll leave you alone.
And remember, not all camps have nurses on staff. Ask in advance about the policy for handling medical emergencies. For today's Health Minute, I'm Meredith Wood.
Alrighty, Meredith, thank you much.
Yeah, good safety tips there all week long, getting people ready for the summer sun. I think probably the most important one, though, is the sunscreen, because I don't know about you, Matt, but I always get so burnt.
Yeah,
you know? I mean, even if I'm just outside for 20 minutes, I'll come back in and my neck is like a furnace.
My favorite part about these times of seasonal transitions is the response that I hear from the weather office from Dakota over there in the First Defense studio, because he just loves the tips that the professionals are giving.
Yeah,
and
don't get him going.
No, it's a great time for all, you know. So it just makes me smile.
You know what they say: a great time was had by all, except for that guy in the corner over there. So happy Friday to all of you. Happy Friday, Jay. Thanks so much for being here. Charlie, thanks for joining us. David, hello to you. Alberta. Hopefully it's going to be a great weekend. Scott, hello as well. Sean is here. Corey, hello to all of you. If you're new to the broadcast, drop your name. If you're a longtime fan, say hello too. We love to interact with you. Give us a shout in the comments below. Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's the man of the hour. He has a look at our weekend forecast. Yay or nay, he'll let us know.
It better be yay or, well, never mind. And later, the city of Jamestown releases some details of their summer playground program when News Now continues.
Well, hey, my name's Dave Wilfong, and I want to be the mayor of the city of Jamestown. I grew up in the city of Jamestown, graduated from Jamestown High School, and after graduation I went into the U.S. Army for 4 years. When I came back to Jamestown, I noticed that Jamestown had taken a different road, a road that I wasn't happy with. In 2014, I was elected as Chautauqua County Representative from District 11 in the city of Jamestown. I promised my constituents 3 things: that I would lower taxes, I would cut wasteful spending in government, and I would decrease the size of government. And I'm proud to say that I've done all 3 things. I think we need to move Jamestown to the manufacturing base that it once knew and was actually king of at one time. We need to provide shovel-ready sites. We need to provide a workforce that's ready to take on those jobs and bring the tax base back to Jamestown and make Jamestown the American city that it used to be and still can be. My name's Dave Wilfong. I'm running for mayor of the city of Jamestown. Please vote for me on primary day, June 25th. The polls are open from 12 to 9. Thank you so much.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
And welcome back. And it certainly was a wet Thursday. Here are the rainfall totals officially from the area yesterday. Frewsburg, you win the award at over 3 inches of rainfall. That's 24-hour rainfall total from midnight yesterday to midnight tonight. Or should I say midnight on Thursday morning until midnight until Friday morning. There. So 3 inches of rain there. Randolph over 2.5. Jamestown officially at the airport 2.43. Faulkner at 1.47, and the Dunkirk airport officially 0.66 inches. So again, you can see where the heaviest rain was, and we had a lot of flooding problems yesterday with that rain. But the good news is we're done with that. And we're going to give you a sneak peek at the weekend forecast. Here's what's going on. Another fantastic weekend. So last weekend was kind of black. This one's going to be fantastic. Look at this, 73 Saturday, warmer, but the humidity stays down. Sunday, we add the humidity back in play a little bit, but 77 degrees. We need time to dry out after all that rain. So a fantastic weekend, and we know a lot of people like to do bonfires. So this is for tomorrow night. Weather looking absolutely fantastic. 70 degrees around 6, dropping down to around 56 by midnight. Clear skies, dry night. Perfect night tomorrow to get out and do some bonfires that you want to do on tomorrow night. And 2 days of comfortable humidity today and tomorrow. Well, look at Sunday. It spikes up to 62-degree dew point. And look at Monday. It's the air you can wear at 70, back into the 70s. And then it dips off just a little bit into Tuesday. But again, we start to get humid again next week. So it's going to start feeling like the season we are now in. Here's the News Now cam again. The clouds starting to break apart, leading to mostly sunny skies. 65 at the airport, northwest wind of 13, and there's a dew point of 57. So again, when the dew point's in the 50s, that means it's very comfortable air. High pressure ridge set up to our west. This severe weather you see down here, pretty much in the Midwest, isn't going to impact us. It's going to hit that high pressure and not really cause it to go our way, but more severe weather out there, but no severe weather problems around here. As we fly into western New York, you can see we have nothing going on First Defense Doppler. There may be a few scattered showers through the afternoon, and we'll show that to you here on Future Scan. The model does pick up on it, so there is the chance for a few light scattered showers late this afternoon, but the majority of the day will be dry. Lots of sunshine, cooler though, which I think we need after we've gone through all this humidity. And look at tomorrow. Bright sunshine across the area tomorrow. Maybe just a few clouds, but otherwise not bad. We'll go zone by zone very quickly for you, just to show you the temperature range for today. Maybe mid to upper 60s eastward, spotty showers through the afternoon, but a very small chance, about 2 in 10, if anybody. Westward, Lake Erie shoreline here, maybe Ripley around 70 degrees. That's some good stuff there. Speaking of good stuff, here comes the future, next 7 days of your life. And 73 tomorrow, 77 Sunday, a trifecta of dry weather. And it's the air you can wear early next week as we bring humidity back into the forecast. Sports is next. Don't go away.
From our doorsteps to Albany, it's about 300 miles, but most days it's like we're worlds apart. Hi, I'm George Borrello. I'm running for state senate because Albany politicians don't listen, don't lead, and they put their radical New York City agenda ahead of us.
George Borrello was born and raised here. He built a successful business before entering public service. George knows what it takes to help employers grow and prosper. It starts with ending Albany's policies crushing local businesses.
Our way of life is under attack. People are forced to leave here to look for opportunities. This has to stop. As your senator, I'll focus on training programs for workers so everyone has the skills to secure good-paying jobs and local businesses can grow and thrive. I'm George Borrello. I'll stand up for our hardworking families, businesses, farmers, and veterans every day. Albany is ignoring us. It's time they start listening.
Conservative Republican George Borrello for State Senate, the voice we need working for us. Vote primary day Tuesday, June 25th. Paid for by Borrello for Senate.
I listened. I brought the community together to meet with elected officials. I am accessible. I stand for full transparency and accountability. I will continue as your mayor to do these things. Vote June 25th. Andrew R. Liuzzo.
WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Rejoice, sports fans. It is Friday and the first day of summer. Welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. Happening right now, day 2 of the PGA Tour Travelers Championship is taking place. American golfer Zach Sucher is currently in first place with a score of 11 under, 2 strokes ahead of 2 other competitors. The tournament is taking place at the TPC River Highlands in Cromwell, Connecticut. Taking place since Thursday and continuing until Sunday, the total purse for this tournament is $7.2 million. The Travelers Championship is being televised on both CBS and the Golf Channel. Team USA advanced to the round of 16 in the FIFA Women's World Cup of France on Thursday by defeating Sweden via the shutout 2-0. In all 3 games Team USA played in Group F of the Women's World Cup group stage, they broke a record by totaling 18 total goals in the 3 games played, surpassing Team Norway, who had 17 goals back in 1995. USA did not allow their opponents either to score once. Team USA's next game will be on Monday at noon against Spain. Tonight at 8 o'clock, Day one of the NHL Draft of 2019 will take place. Round 1 will be televised tonight, and rounds 2 through 7 will be televised on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. The New Jersey Devils hold this year's top selection. The Buffalo Sabres' first pick will be the 7th pick overall, one of 2 first-round picks the Sabres have. Night number 1 of the draft will be televised on the NBC Sports Network, and night number 2 will be televised on the NHL Network. That's it for sports today. Justin and Matt, back to you.
Alrighty, Norm, thank you very much. Well, the Jamestown Parks, Recreation, and Conservation Department recently announced details of their summer playground program. Geared for children between the ages of 5 and 13, the city's playground program is free of charge and located at Allen Park, Bergman Park, Chattacoin Park, Lillian Dixon Tot Lot, and Nordstrom Park. The staff consists of 11 college-age Jamestown residents. Youth must register the first time they attend the playground site, and then they're free to come and go as they wish. City officials said this year's program will include a free lunch provided by the Jamestown YMCA in conjunction with St. Susan's Center at each site. Now, lunch is served between noon and 1 at all 5 sites, and kids need to sign up each day in order to receive lunch for the following day. The meals will be available to children 18 and under. Now, Matt, the program runs from Monday, July 1st through Friday, August 9th. All sites are open from 11 until 5.
Yeah, that's pretty neat, Justin.
Yeah.
It reminds me kind of like this summer rec program they had in Faulkner years ago when we were younger. No lunch, but, you know, they had something unique for the kids, and it's exciting to see.
Right, and I think that's what it's really about.
Yes.
And I think Jamestown and a number of communities probably all over the place host things like this where they give students and kids who normally would be in school an opportunity to have some organized fun. You know, I remember spending my summers with my grandparents, and I know not a lot of people have that option, but I had a great time, nevertheless. So, Dakota, do you have a lot of awesome summer plans ahead?
Well, I want to say when I was a kid, I didn't do much in summer. I just stayed home and didn't do much, but I don't know. We'll see. I have some things I want to do this summer, so we'll see if we can get out and do them.
Well, you know, one really big thing, and I'm glad you included it in your forecast, was the bonfire forecast. I thought that was a really, really cool addition because, as a lot of you may know, Matt, Dakota, and I talk about how we have bonfires throughout the summer, and we pretty much have a blast.
When the moon meets
oh boy,
we don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, let's take links 1 and we will take a look at this. So kinder and gentler, warmer days are ahead. Here's the 7-day. So again, happy first day of summer. The solstice occurred at 11:54. So again, we're finally in summer, but it will be feeling like summer as we go through the weekend into early next week. The humidity returns big O time early next week, and so it's going to be the air you can wear early next week. But there is a chance for scattered for scattered storms almost each and every day next week, but neither day is a total washout. But it will be warm and sticky.
All right,
I like it.
I look forward to the warmth.
I don't know about the sticky. It should rephrase, but
I don't know. We'll just keep the AC cranked, I guess.
Or if you're poor like me, just have fans scattered all around the
I saw that tweet.
You know, though, if you get a good that was our late night Twitter. Follow Dakota and I. We have a lot of fun on the Twitter.
At Hunters WX and at Justin Gould
WNY. Yes, Justin Gould WNY. And you know, I just want to say here in the last few seconds, you can always get a good breeze no matter where you live. So whether you have AC or not, it works out pretty well. But certainly, sometimes our studio's weird. It feels like we have AC, and then it doesn't feel like it. What are you going to do? Here's a live look over Mayville. Have a great weekend, everybody. If you can, get out and enjoy it. We're back Monday right here at noon. News continues, of course, 24/7 at WNY News Now by downloading our mobile app. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.